Hey folks, this is Peter from Nice Wheels, the electric bike experts, and today I've got a really cool new Haibike to show you. This is a Curry electric mountain bike, and as you can see, the bottom bracket area here is pretty large, and that is actually where the motor is housed. So as you pedal, that goes through all of your gears for extra high efficiency. Here is your dash panel. The screen up here is really easy to see. Everything is clearly laid out for you on a nice big LCD screen, so you can see your battery life, your current speed, your clock, and you have a whole bunch of other little settings that you can control based on this info button. And then also over here on the left-hand side, they have this little interface that you can use to change all the settings. This bike is really designed as something which you can use to get out on the trails, and because of the beefy suspension and the knobby tires, you can really have a lot of fun with this bike. We have a really cool RockShox suspension lockout. So if you check out this part of the frame right here, when I press the remote button, it's actually locking out the suspension, so you get much less travel for greater efficiency. If I unlock it, we really get some deep kind of movement there from the suspension. If you come back a little bit, we can see the battery. This is a 48 volt, 11 amp hour battery, and it's tremendously light for the power that it holds. So down here in the drivetrain, you can see that this is a very small chainring, but it will actually rotate 2 times for every time that you rotate the crank arm, which is multiplying your force by 2. The motor is actually driving through a bunch of planetary gears and then through this part, and it's detecting the chain tension 1,000 times a second to make sure it always delivers perfect tension. So in the back here, you come to your gears, and gears are really important on a bike that uses a bottom bracket drive because of course all of your force is going through those gears. So what you have is a Shimano XLS shifter, and it's got a lot of cool features. The first one is this little tension adjustment. And what you do here is you can see when this is off, it's really easy to move the chain tension around. And that's a problem because when you're going over really big bumps in the trail, then you actually need to make sure your chain does not fall off, because obviously if that's what's driving you, you don't want to lose it. So coming back, if you turn that switch on, now it actually resists your movement and makes for a lot less chain drop. Let's flip the bike around and take a look at the brakes. So what you have here is a nice big rotor. It's smaller in the back than in the front, but it's a really excellent Shimano hydraulic disc brakes. The front rotor is actually really big. It's a 203 millimeter rotor, again with the same hydraulics. And this is really important for stopping power, especially on a long, steep slope. You want to make sure that you can stop in a hurry. This wheel size is something that's a little bit unique and new to me, and not to a lot of big mountain bike people, but it's a 27.5-inch tire. So that's a little bit between the road bike 700C and the traditional mountain bike 26. And what it allows you to do is have a little bit more clearance for the toes of your feet while you're turning. And it also is a little bit more nimble, but is larger than the traditional 26, so you can still roll over lots of bumps in the terrain. So enough details. Basically, this bike is fun on wheels, and you can just go out and have a blast doing whatever you want to do. Thank you so much for watching our video on the Haibike FSRX. This full suspension electric mountain bike was so exciting to film. We were really totally blown away by the possibility of bringing this to you in video. And remember, this is a bike that we stock, and we're going to ship it to you fully assembled and ready to ride. So all you have to do is take it out of the box, handlebar forward, pedals installed, and then you'll be all set to go and hit the trails. So please give us a call for more information or email us. You can also find more at www.nicewheels.com. Thanks very much. Have a great day.